Consistency is key. That is the theme for today. In my opinion, consistency is the number one variable when it comes to training. Anyone can lock in for a week or even 2. But how many people do it for a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, even 2 years? The problem is everyone wants instant gratification. That's why you have 16-year-olds hopping on steroids. That's why you've got complete newbies trying to optimize every single lift they do. What these guys need to be doing is forget the optimizing and just go lift. If you're natural and don't have top 1% genetics, it's going to take a while, regardless of how optimal your training is. If you're super skinny, you might not even look like you lift for a year or 2. If you're 400 pounds, you might not see your abs for a while. But that's why consistency is key. If you keep showing up day in and day out, putting in the work, the results will come. Every day, try to be 1% better than the last day. If you do that for months and years on end, I promise you will see results. Doing this, it is almost impossible to fail at the game of fitness. Let me ask you this. How many times have you seen a close friend or relative and they show up and they're in the best shape of their life? Then you see them again a month or 2 later and they've completely fallen off the wagon. Why? Because they couldn't stay consistent. Maybe they just did a little challenge for a month or 2 or a fad diet. Then once their little challenge was over, they went right back to what they were doing before. And that's when the results started to fade away. So how do you stay consistent then? Ultimately, I think it boils down to 2 things. Number 1 is your why. Why do you lift? Why do you train? Why do you work out? And number 2 is your enjoyment level of your training. Let's start with the why. Right now, I want you to ask yourself, why do you want to train? Why do you want to work out? Why do you want to get in shape? Some guys want to look good for the girls. Others are insecure. Some a combination of both. The problem with these, however, is that they're external motivators. When it's 5 a.m. on a Tuesday, getting a girlfriend probably isn't going to push you to the gym in the morning. 6 p.m. after a long day of work, getting another Tinder match, is that really going to get you to the gym? You have to want to be in the gym. Which brings me to my second point of your enjoyment level when you train. If you enjoy something, you will be more consistent. That is true for anything in life. If you're reading a book and it sucks, you'll probably stop reading it after a while and go find a new book. But if the book you're reading is awesome, you'll probably want to keep reading it and finish it as soon as possible. The same can be said for working out. The more you enjoy your workouts, the more consistent you will be, and the results will come naturally. Ask anyone with a decent physique, and I bet you they'll say they enjoy their workouts. The people who moan and groan, oh, I have to go to the gym today, oh, I gotta work out today, those people don't stay consistent, and that's why their physiques never go anywhere. Showing up once a week when the motivation strikes isn't gonna lead to any long-term results. The people who love their workouts can't wait to get in the gym, and they're the ones who show up day in, day out. And you guessed it, they also have the best physiques. I'll end with this. Find what you enjoy. It can be weightlifting, it can be calisthenics, it can be rock climbing, swimming, martial arts, it can be anything. Find the niche of the fitness world that you enjoy, stick with it, and you will see results in your physique. I guarantee it.